For those who don't know, it was our 7th anniversary yesterday. The reason why we came back to this venue is very, very special for us, because 7 years ago, this was our very first seminar. We held it in the Grosvenor Hotel. I'd like to introduce my co-director, Reginald Larry-Cole.
Good evening, everybody. Good to see you all.
So basically, I did a Google search on is it profitable to buy a car and then rent it out to people?
I'll show you during this plan that banks are taking your £3,000, doubling it up instantly on a paperwork, and then that £3,000 returns to them £11,000, which is about 50% APR.
The key thing that I took away from the event is the transparency of the founders of the company, the honesty as well, and the fact that he'd gone through so many changes in his life, and he shared that with us.
I would recommend others to attend events such as these, because it's a good chance to actually talk to the managing directors and to understand what the company is really about.
We have here the seed investor who's traveled 3 hours to be here today. He was the first gentleman that actually heard about this business in full. He found us in the Sunday Times on March 11th, 2012.
Did just bump into somebody who's been doing it for years, so that when you see someone who's actually done it and they seem real, they seem genuine, that helps. You're not the first going down this road, you're not the guinea pigs.
One of the things that I take pride in is that 100% of our investors have been paid 100% on time and 100% of the amount that is owing to them. And I'll explain why, so you don't think there's smoke and mirrors. I'll show you that in the plan today.
So my concerns were addressed in this presentation. My main concern was is my investment backed up? And yes, my investment is backed up. It's basically the car.
This is one of the technologies that we use, the start to interrupt. It's going to try to start the car, the vehicle does not start. That's a code to say, I'm not going, you haven't paid for me to be used.
It's very interesting to speak to the dragon who financed it originally and talk to him and what his thoughts were.
The key thing that brought us here specifically today was the email invitation for the receptions evening, and it sounded like a nice social bit where we could actually talk to people.
The asset is a car.
It's also something that we could invest some money for our children if they're turning 18 by the end of it.
It's a company that I would definitely invest in because they seem to be transparent.
The concerns were addressed. I did ask a question about the balance between investors and the people who hire the cars, and that was answered very well.
So your direct debit is set next month, so we set our payments within the 30-day period of your investment coming in.
What I will do now that I've heard from the CEO, I have his book, so I'm a signed copy, which is amazing, so I'm going to definitely read that.
Well, I have actually made a decision I will be investing.
This evening should be enough really for us to make a decision, which we're kind of on the cusp of anyway, to go forward and just get this done.